Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for December, and we are in beautiful Sagittarius season, and then we move into Capricorn season just before Christmas. We have crystals. It's interesting because I was getting this sense when I was meditating for you before the reading, was this sense of interesting. I feel like these two are right as well. But I was getting something you're going to do is going to create, this month is going to create a ripple effect. So I quite literally was seeing a drop of water in an ocean and this ripple coming out. We have crystals coming in for you. So maybe for those of you that are into working with crystals, this could be a really great month to be kind of working with them, selling them, buying them, however that works out for you. But it really is just the magic of the earth working with that energy. But we've also got purification and stay focused. So I feel like, yeah, part of what the crystals could really work with is purifying an energy around you at this moment in time. So I feel like they do really want you to be focused, to keep your focus on something, to stay focused. And this is going to require a purification of energy around you. Like, I'm just getting a sense of a clear space. And then we can kind of move into the ripple effect, however that's appearing. So I do feel like, yeah, it's interesting. Let's pull some cards around what situations or themes this might be around. So let's see what's coming through for you, Pisces. Situations or themes for Pisces that this might be around. So the cards are like, yeah, let's see. What have we got? Queen of Feathers, perception and truth. Look at that beautiful bat flying. And just trusting that even though you can't necessarily see what's happening, you can feel and sense what's happening here, that what you perceive is to be the truth. So, yeah, interesting. I really feel like this is the Queen of Swords as well. So the Queen of Feathers is very much an internal clarity that comes in inside your mind, and it can be saying yes to something or giving something the green light. So I feel like it's a lot to do with the divine feminine. I've lost my crystal. Where did my crystal go, Pisces? Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's see what's shifting and changing with this. But I feel like you're soaring forward, you're moving forward, and it just is to trust the direction that you're going in at this moment in time. Absolutely. Trust that navigational system inside of you where your mind is taking you. So, yes, wow. Let's see what's shifting and changing, what energies are shifting and changing for Pisces this month, what's shifting and changing for Pisces this month. Yeah, I don't know why, but the things might just, it's interesting because shuffling the cards feels harder than usual. So it might be one of those things that things might seem harder than usual. It's kind of like, for whatever reason, something that seemed easy seemed harder. And that's why we've got the purification energy and stay focused. It's going to really help that. George is like, yes, because we've got 1 to 10 Sun Sagittarius coming in. What's shifting and changing is that the 110 is what you're finishing, completing. It can be to do with your energy levels as well. So this is working hard, the 110 Sun Sagittarius. And it's like it can be a sense of burnout as well. So you don't want to burn out, absolutely. That's why we've got the purification energy. You need to trust that what it is that you've dedicated yourself to is the right thing, and that you're putting in the right amount of effort and you are working hard with something, but not too much that it's taking and draining your energy. So, yeah, that's kind of what I get with the 110. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Pisces. And Pisces, I wanted to let you know that this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Pisces. Just take what feels right. Leave the rest. Trust that beautiful intuition of yours. And that's the thing with the Queen of Feathers, is she really is, this energy really does trust. Trust your intuition. So trust your own inner navigation wheel. So, yeah, even though there could be static around, there could be noise or static and other people's energies, and it's like you've got to purify that. Trust your own thoughts, your own instincts and feelings here. So, yeah, it is a general reading, Pisces. Just trust your intuition and, like we said, and leave the rest. quite literally. Whatever feels like static and noise, no, not the right message for you. You trust what that is. And then there is, if it does really resonate, you want to delve deeper and further into the future, there will be an extended reading. So the link for that is in the description box below. You've got the card of focus. So they really do want you to focus on something. It is going to require a little bit of strength, but I do feel like it's strangely a rewarding process. So I think dedication and hard work can bring, it can bring some kind of positive resolution here to you. But there's not without the soul searching, not without like what's going on here and trying to manage a situation and trying to work out who's in charge and all of this sort of stuff. But I see you following your heart in the end with the Knight of Cups, beautiful, which is following a dream, which is really beautiful. The card of Pisces there coming out and getting yourself in a much stronger position. Ooh, especially to do with a relationship. Okay, so love and relationships here with the Two of Cups. It doesn't have to necessarily be a love relationship, but it can be. So Pisces, let's look at the situation that we've got here, the Eight of Wands. This is the focus. They really want you to focus on something. And I feel like it doesn't have to actually, what they're saying is it doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship. Relationships around could be distracting. That could be something that's coming through with this. Because I feel like, there is something calling you forward here. It's like you're following a calling, you're following a message. It's like, I'm following this. I don't know why, but it just feels right. So the Eight of Wands, it's like everything's heading in that direction, in this one direction here. And it's a real balancing act to try and get everything so that it's flying straight, like this beautiful Queen of Feathers, like this beautiful bat here. You can see she's just soaring forward, heading in the same direction as the Eight of Wands. It's like it's all heading in a positive direction, but it's a balancing act, like I said. And crossed by the Strength card. So part of you is like, I don't know if I have the strength to make this journey, or I don't know if I have the strength to remain this focused or to keep all these Eight Wands aligned and heading in the same direction. So it's kind of like, this questioning of whether you have the strength to kind of go the journey here, where it is that you've been taken. So it's interesting because in your conscious mind, you've got the Nine of Cups. It's like, is this a fulfilling journey or isn't it? Because at the base, you've got the Eight of Cups, which is what's going on deep down as something is not fulfilling you within an existing situation, relationship, or something deep down is not fulfilling, and you're searching for the fulfillment. You're searching for that and looking for that, but it might feel like, quite literally, like this bat, I'm searching in the darkness. I can't see, but I feel like I'm heading in the right direction, or I need to go in this direction, at least a certain direction. So in the recent past, you've got the Five of Pentacles, and this is where it just suddenly something didn't quite resonate, or it just not feeling right. It doesn't hold value for you anymore. Perhaps you're thinking about walking away, leaving an old form of income, or leaving a job, or leaving a situation with this Five of Pentacles. This could also be like worried about material resources, like worried about money, worried about career, worried about finance in some way. But it just really feels like perhaps something was lacking and it hasn't necessarily been particularly fulfilling. So this is where we've got in the near future the Hermit, a little bit of soul searching with the Hermit and searching for the direction. You can see the Hermit's in the darkness trying to find the direction with the starlight is guiding him, the star lantern, but it's like, I can only see a few steps ahead. I can't see the whole pathway ahead. So it feels very much like flying in the darkness here. But the Hermit is a very wise old energy. So this quite literally, it's like grandfather energy, or a part of you that is very, very wise, or there's someone around you who's wise and can give you some good advice, or somebody who's had experience at least with where you're at and can kind of say, at least sympathize or empathize, or at best perhaps give you a little bit of a pointer in the right direction. But the Hermit card is, going deep within, trusting the messages that you're getting from deep inside of yourself, your own wisdom. You've experienced things before. You've gained wisdom through those experiences. And so trust that. Again, it's a real matter of trusting yourself that's coming in here. So trust those messages that's coming through. You're presenting as the King of Cups, so the King of Water. So your element here, Pisces, and this is very much like the divine masculine energy is very much saying, you know, I want to take some kind of action with how I'm feeling here. Oh, oops. And everything just got blown away in one moment. So just hold on one sec, Pisces. Gosh, I don't think that's ever happened in a reading before. The winds of change have blown through, or at least a huge gust, something that has come in that has kind of encompassed your mind. And you know what I couldn't find? I was like finding them all, and there was one that was missing. I'm like, I've lost one of the cards, and it was the King of Swords. And the King of Swords a lot represents your mind, your head. It's quite literally you've lost your head with something or a situation here. So, or somebody's lost their head, or rational thought that's come in, but interesting. So it does feel a little bit like, oh, swirly, windy, anything could happen with this, unpredictable. But speaking of the King of Cups, yeah, this is about managing your emotions. So taking action on how you're feeling and managing your emotions. It's also a card of managing resources and money, wanting to be able to pay everything on time and to be regular and to be responsible. So it's kind of, yeah, that kind of energy as well with the King of Cups, but there's a deep intensity as well. This is like some kind of relationship that you feel like you're going in blind, but yeah, there's just a sense of, I don't know where this is going. There's this intensity, emotional intensity that comes through with it as well. But this is also just feels like you're following a dream, or you're following your heart in some way. We have as the energy around you, the Emperor, lots of like divine masculine, lots of powerful people around you at this moment, or people who have authority over you at this moment in time. The Emperor is very strong energy. Somebody, this can be like father energy. So maybe your father energy is around, even if father's from the other side, maybe receiving messages. But this is also can be like a boss energy, or just somebody who's like dealing with authorities of some sort. So that's something that you kind of dealing with somebody that potentially has some kind of power. So yeah, the Emperor energy is around, absolutely. And this is no wanting to create order, some kind of order amongst the chaos. But we have as hopes and fears the King of Swords. Do you want this energy or not? This could be a person in your life, and it is an Aquarius energy. So it also can represent a conversation, like quite a clear and frank and quite rational conversation. And so, yeah, it's funny that this is the one that that blew away, quite literally. Somebody's blown you away, or you've lost your head, or somebody's lost their head with the King of Swords. And this is the opposite of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is somebody that keeps their cool under all circumstances. They're very cool, calm, collected, and detached. And this can be when a relationship has gone a bit cool or cold, you know. So there's something that's coming through with that King of Swords that feels significant. It doesn't have to necessarily be an Aquarius energy, but somebody that's in their head, not necessarily in their heart. And so, and it may be for you that you're just wanting to make some very rational decisions about the next direction that you're going in, because we've got the Queen of Feathers, which is the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords here. So it's like I want to get clear about where I'm going so I can take action here with the King of Swords. But we have as the outcome, here's the Moon card, which represents Pisces, the major arcana card for Pisces, and the Knight of Cups. This is following your heart, like Pisces following your heart, following a dream, and getting in a much better and stronger position by this sense of following this intuitive message with the Moon. So it really is definitely getting yourself in a much stronger position. This might be a stronger position to defend your actions or a space, or it could be a stronger position to speak up. It can be an elevation, you know, if you're trying to kind of move up in the world in some way, shape or form, that can also help. If there's something that's underlying here with the Moon, sometimes it's like there's been some things that have not been clear within a situation or a relationship, and it's like really trust what your heart is saying here. I think your heart is leading you down the right path and getting you in a stronger position here. So it may be trust your heart, not your head, or trust your intuition and your heart. But yeah, the head is kind of like, feels like it's with the King of Swords. It's kind of like, don't know what's going on with that. But we have as an overall energy the Two of Cups. So I do feel like it's this validation of trusting where you felt like something was going, trusting that sense that something's not clear or there's something under the surface or something needs to be said, or trusting the direction, trusting your dream, trusting your intuition. So there's a real sense of trusting yourself here to get yourself in that stronger, better position. And it definitely has, with the Two of Cups, got a lot to do with a relationship in your life. And this can be, like I said, with the Emperor energy, this could be a work relationship or a family relationship, or it could be a sense of having to assert yourself within a relationship. So it can be love relationship as well. So it just definitely feels like it's, purification, stay focused. And we've also got beautiful crystals hiding underneath there. You might want to use some crystals if you kind of want to help flying, if you feel like you're flying in the dark. So like that beautiful little bat. So let's pull an affirmation card here for you, Pisces, and see what's coming in. Okay, I feel like it's just this one, so I'm going to put those ones back. It says, all is well in my world, and this is kind of affirming what the universe wants to affirm to you, because often when we go in flying into a state, a situation that's not clear, or feeling like you're just kind of going in blind and not knowing exactly what to expect, or you can't see the path ahead, that can have this sense of uneasiness or confusion or fear or doubt that comes up. But they're trying to, affirm to you that your sense, your feeling and your perception and the truth that you're seeing of the situation is right, and to trust that. And so there, this sense of well-being can come through trusting the actions that you need to take from this internal navigation. So it says, everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Absolutely beautiful. And the moon card up there can represent the home as well, if there's something that's been unclear around the home. So that can come through too. So let's have a look. And also, like, if you're feeling, they were showing me if there's anything underlying with your health and you just get this sense that I need to kind of address something, that's something that can come up with this as well, and get yourself in a better, stronger position. So look at this, beautiful. We have the two hearts connecting and the two hearts coming together. So I feel like whatever's going on here, it can be resolved. It can be the sense of coming back together and reconnecting and being able to connect to love, or feel like you're more connected to other people in some way, whether it's a particular person. But the love and the connection is here, and it's all about love and connection and working with that and getting yourself in a stronger position with that. And so I do feel like there's, really a sense of being able to kind of work with that in a positive way, which is really lovely. So that's it, Pisces. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. I love how we've got the Two of Cups and the two hearts together, and we've got the Knight of Cups, which is the card of love and romance coming out as well. But like I said, with next to the card of Pisces, which is nice. But with the Moon card and the Hermit, I do feel like there's a bit of something needs to be cleared up, and that's why we've got that purification energy. So yeah, that's all possible. So we're going to take it over to the extended reading now, because we're seeing the path ahead. And the path ahead is illuminated, as we see that in the Moon card. You're seeing something very clearly is being revealed to you. And let's see where that path is taking you. Trusting your heart, trusting your perception, and let's see where this is all going. So I'm also going to ask if there's any other energy around, things around that you need to know about, because whenever the moon's there and there's something under the surface which is not feeling right or fulfilling, there might be some more information that the cards can give you about that. And we're also going to ask about the best way to work with this energy. I mean, flying in the dark, trust it, it's actually, it can be tricky energy to work with. So best way to work with it to get the outcome, to get to that Seven of Wands, to get yourself in a better position. So you're going to ask the best way to be doing that. And maybe it is involving using crystals in some way to bring in the clarity. I kind of get with the crystals, I'm getting white crystals like the clear quartzes or the selenite, things that can purify and bring clarity, like the clear white crystals. I think that would be really good. So we're just basically going to go deeper and further into the future with the extended reading. So I'd love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. The link to my other services is also in the description box below. And yeah, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Pisces, because that lets YouTube know that you're supporting the channel and helps with the growth of the channel. And take care.